Well, good evening, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. My gosh, we are going to have so much fun tonight. I'm Jennifer Keller. I know a lot of you know that because you follow me, but in case you just happen to wander by and you're like, what's going on here? I am going to show you some amazing Park Lane jewelry. So please say hello. Oh, I see you girls. So nice. And I told my friend Joy, I love to go live and just show jewelry, talk about fashion, all the fun things for summer. And I really love it when I have friends that say, yeah, I'll invite some friends to watch. So thank you to my sweet friend Joy, who invited some of her friends tonight. And I told them, I'm going to start with a drawing for you girls. So I've got all my little tickets in my little fancy ember cup here. And I'm going to draw a winner from Joy's friends. So my winner tonight, hopefully you're watching live, is Tina. So Tina, I will save this for you. You are my winner. So let me know as we get started if you are familiar with Park Lane or you're already a fan of Park Lane, maybe you're new, but I love sharing this business. Just quick backstory on me. I have been with Park Lane now for about 4.5 years, and this has just been so much fun. And one of the reasons I partnered with Park Lane is because they have the most amazing sale. So if you don't know about this, you're gonna wanna grab a piece of paper and a pen to write a wish list. For Joy's friends, you definitely want to create a wish list. So write down what you love, because the sale is when you purchase 2 items at full price, you can get 4 items at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive. I know, it doesn't usually work like that in the real world, but in Park Lane world, that's how it works every single day. So hello, Sarah and Monica and Margie and Kim. I love this. Thanks so much for being here. Kelly, oh, this is so fun. Okay, so let me give you some examples of what could be your cart starters, sale unlockers, things so that you could then shop at half price. So we have our Whisper earrings. These, I know, Lindsay, you wanted to see these. They are only $28. They come in gold and silver. They're just kind of fun and whimsical. That's a good cart starter. Write that down if you love it. Another one is our Dovey. And people are so intrigued by these. They're inspired by Christian Dior. And the little pearl goes in the front and the big pearl is the back. So they're really eye-catching. They come in gold, silver, and pearl. They're only $32. That's a good cart starter. We have our almond. These are forward-facing hoops. Kim, these are for you. And they come in gold, silver, and rose gold. They're $30. Our Twizzler are $34. They're just like earring threaders. You can barely feel them when they're in your ears. And they're gold, silver, and rose gold too. And then, of course, we have some necklaces. So I just put a bunch together real quick. But our Juliet that's one that you can wear sideways or regular, and I guess upside down if you really wanted to. So Juliet's a great cart starter. Lana comes in a bunch of colors. Our Rue necklace, apricot, halo, and Windsor. So if any of those are catching your eye, write them down. That's all you got to do, and I will help you with the magic math later. So let's move on to some things that you might want to add for half price. And I'm going to start with my best-selling necklace ever, and that is our Hazy. Put an H in the comments if you have Hazy. So many of my customers have Hazy already. It's a simple chain, comes in gold and silver. You can wear it by itself. You can layer it with other things. And what I love to do is kind of keep the necklace simple and add some big fun earrings. Like, what do you think of these? These are called, sorry, they're connected to somebody else. These are called Ocean. And look how pretty that is. And I love turquoise and yellow. I think that's a great combination. And these are hand-dyed wooden beads, and they're really lightweight, which is one of my requirements. So those are great with it. You could also do our Guava. These are some oversized hoops with pink crystals. That would be really pretty with Hazy. And then, as I mentioned, you can layer. So sorry about those little earrings. One thing I love to layer with it is our new Wanderlust. And I think this is such a perfect summer necklace. I wore this with my mom. Now she wants me to send it to her. So mother of pearl butterfly. And I put it on the yellow so that it would stand out. But I really love it like with the shirt that I have on. Just showing a little bit of skin. And then that pop of white in the middle is so pretty. And I just think white says summer. Another one you could do. And Margie, I see you watching. I know this is one of your favorites. This is our ivory. And with the ivory, you get 3 barrel charms. So ignore the little tag there. 3 barrel charms. You've got the white enamel, the crystals. You could take the charms off if you want. You can layer it with the hazy. It looks so pretty. And then for your bracelets, just a couple of my best sellers. One of them is our jewel. This is an oval bangle. It's got crystals on the top and the bottom. It's inspired by the Cartier Love bangle. This one is one of our impression. We're kind of known for these. They are 40 hand-set CZs. They are stunning. And this one is our Chateau that has that quatrefoil and the mother of pearl. So you put these 3 together, you have a gorgeous arm party. Okay, moving on. Next, I want to show you some mixed metal. So let me know in the comments, are you a gold girl? Are you a silver girl? Are you a 2-timer? It's all okay. So this is our Sierra necklace, and you do get 2 pieces with this. You have the blue beach shells with the silver and then the green with the gold. You can wear them together. I have actually been told that when you mix your metals, it makes you appear more youthful. So there you go. But I do kind of separate them usually. I went to an event last night. I just wore the green one. I went to a bridal shower last weekend. I wore this one. But either way, those are going to carry you from summer into fall. So those are called Sierra. And then another fun necklace, just thinking of the turquoise, is our Cascade. And you could wear this, like I could layer this with what I have on right now. Super cute, right? I could double it if I wanted to, but what I really love to do is to take it and wrap it around 5 times. And how cute is that bracelet? 5 times around. Okay. All right, moving on to, I realize I can't really see the comments because they don't move. I don't know why that is. So I promise I will go back and look at them. Oh, Joy, I see you. All right, let's talk about some silver. So these are 2 necklaces that you could wear solo or you could pair together. So the top one is called Happy. It's just like a little smiley face with crystals. And then the bottom one is called Bev. And the Bev is inspired by Van Cleef, fine designer. So again, wear them together, wear them separately. It just adds that little bit of sparkle. And with this, I have quite the arm party for you. So you could do our Rika. That I have the gold ones on right now. Here's the silver one. You could add our Mars, which is just a simple stretchy bracelet with a single crystal. Our Embraceable, this one is actually my favorite because it goes with any arm party you have. It comes in gold too, but it just kind of gives that extra oomph to your party if it needs a little something. You could do our Frisia. This is silver with little purple flowers. So those are all options that would go, with the silver. So if you love it, write it down. I cannot stress that enough to just keep things on your list. All right, I'm going to move to some of our summer jewelry. This one is called Colada. And I can't remember who just asked me to show that to them, but here's the Colada. And it's got the mother of pearl with crystals around it. And then I layered it with our Chic. And this is just a simple chain that you can just grab off the counter, throw around your neck. So easy. Now you could double this one too if you wanted to. And I've heard though that if you wear your necklaces long, it makes you appear taller and thinner. Now I know you can't tell this because I'm on a screen, but I'm 5'10". So I don't need to be taller, but I will take thinner all day long, especially if it's free like that. So layer them together. And then with this, I would probably add our creme. And creme is like a party in a box. You get 5 pieces. It's great with the rose gold. It's great with your pinks. It's kind of a blush tone. They're all a little bit different. Sometimes I add to it the marshmallow if I want that pop of white. Or I was playing with this just a few minutes ago because I know, was it Lindsay that wanted to see this one? This is our Yellowstone. And this is that natural bead. And you could just work that right in the middle and just kind of keep that natural look going as far as your arm party. So really, really pretty with this set, do we think? I think so. And because it's just a little bit, not dressy, but dressier, I would probably put our Queenie hoops with this. Queenie has that iconic quatrefoil crystal in the middle. Looks so nice with the Colada. And these are one of our hoops. And designers are telling us all the time that we should really have like 5 pairs of hoops in our jewelry collection. And you probably do, big, little, gold, silver. But one thing Park Lane does a really good job of is making their hoops just a little bit more interesting. Okay, this next one is brand new. I just got it. This is called Coral. And with Coral, you get two pieces. You have the kind of medium-sized chunky chain and then the long pendant. This is a great one to get as your bonus item. So let me explain about that bonus because it actually ends tonight. So what Park Lane has been doing this week is if you purchase $60, this is on top of their sale. If you purchase $60, you can get any piece at any price for $35, and then any piece up to $100 for free. So let me show you how that would work with this. So I love our Dallas hoops. They're chunky, they're a medium size, they're hollow, so they're lightweight, they stand out, especially if your hair's a little bit longer, and they are $62. So you could get these in gold for $62, which means that you could grab this necklace, which is one of our higher price items, for $35, and then any piece up to $100 for free. So that could be our marshmallow bracelet, that could be our jewel bracelet that I just showed. Where did I put that one? The Cartier Love Bangle one. Oh, this one. You could grab this one for free. So that's why I always say just write down what you love. And then when I'm done, I'm going to ask you to circle or star your top 6 to 8 and then message it to me. Let me do the magic math for you. You can always make changes, but that way I can make sure you're getting the best deal. Okay, with this kind of a chunky look, I would go for a good size arm party. So what do we think of sandalwood? Sandalwood is multicolored beads. You get 6 of them. Now I do like my arm parties in odd numbers, so you could take one off. I don't like that idea. But what I would do is maybe add our bombshell in the middle, especially because it's summer. That white is going to pop. It's going to get you tons of compliments. So that would be great with this, especially if you're wearing kind of the neutrals. And then the last necklace before I wrap up with some earrings is another one that was very much requested for tonight, and that is our Declan. Nikki, I know you wanted to see Declan. I think Joy wanted to see Declan. So Declan, you get 2 pieces. You get these little delicate short necklace and then the long one. And look how pretty those shimmery coins are. Don't you love that? It's also a great one to layer. So this is called Foxy. And that just has a little bit more sparkle to it in gold. There are matching earrings for Foxy. Some of us are matchy-matchy, some of us are not, but if you're a matchy-matchy, you're gonna love this. And the Foxy comes in silver. And then all those other little ones I showed, like the ivory with the barrel charms, that would play nicely with Declan. Any of your delicate chains like this are gonna layer really nice. And I just think whenever you layer your necklaces, it just makes them stand out a little bit more, get some notice, makes you look like you know what you're doing with your jewelry. So I love layering. And then for bracelets, I mentioned this one's my favorite. Here it is in gold, the one that just kind of adds some substance to your arm party. And what I like to do is take 2 of them and then in the middle, frame one that I want to kind of highlight. So this one's called Ray. It has those large turquoise cabochons. And I love just adding that pop of color to kind of that neutral palette. So you all let me know what you think about that. And then I want to finish by just showing you some earrings. We have some great statement earrings for summer. So these are called Sunshine. And I know Lindsay wanted to see these too. I wore these to dinner the other night. So pretty and so lightweight. And they're only $44. Or if you got them as a half price, it'd be $22. Now my favorite silver statement earrings are these. These are called Breeze. And again, super light. And if you like compliments, I would recommend these because every time I wear them, someone stops me. Now, if you don't like compliments, don't get them because I can't promise what's going to happen there. Let's see, Chantel. I was asked to show Chantel tonight. This is a basket weave, kind of a medium size that comes in gold and silver. And then a couple of other just fun cart starters. These are our Moana. They're only $28. That would unlock your half price sale. And then we have a few rings that were requested. We have our Sawyer. We have our Amore. These are all silver. And our Unite, which is 3 bands together. So those are some of our rings. And I'm just giving you a sampling. I mean, we have tons more jewelry online, of course. And our Kai bracelet. This is a good cart starter too, just with the turquoise and the gold, and it's adjustable. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Couple last things. First, if you're like most of my guests, you've probably seen a lot of jewelry that you like The best way to get it is free. Our hostess plan is amazing. My average hostess gets about $400 in free jewelry. And fun news, we have our new collection coming out in 2 weeks. So if you think you might want to get some girls together, invite them to check it out, even on Instagram or Facebook like this. I do have 2 of these fun jewelry travel kits, and I will send you one. I only have 2, but let me know by either typing party or message it to me. They each have about $100 in value. One of them is gold, one of them is silver, and you get to pick which one you want. And of course, Joy, my amazing hostess, she gets an extra $50 in free jewelry when her friends have a party. So I think that's pretty amazing. I forgot these. These are called Sandy. I love these. If you are going to spend any time this summer at a beach, at a pool, on a lake, these are the perfect summer earrings. Okay, now, what I would love for you to do, take your wish list, circle or star your top 6 to 8 pieces, message it to me, or send it, you can send on Instagram Messenger, that works just fine. Let me do the magic math for you. I will send it back. You can, of course, make changes. Tonight is the last night of our BOGO special. So what that is, in case you came on a little bit later, is when you purchase $60, you can get any piece at any price for $35, and then any piece up to $100 for free. So I'll be looking for those wish lists. I'll turn them right back around to you and send it back for you to review. Thank you for joining me. I don't often do this on Instagram, so I appreciate you watching. Thank you, my sweet friend Joy, for inviting your friends. Hope you all have a good night. Thanks, everyone. Bye.